Alright, welcome back. I am Dern the Hermit. We're playing Ultima VI, the False Prophet. Where was I? Been a couple days since I last recorded. Oh yes, I'm still in the sewers under Britain. And if I recall correctly, I was doing some random exploration. Yes, I was just doing some random exploration, going around getting some experience points. It's the only reason I'm stopping to actually kill these bats. Gives me a couple more points here and there. And a large part of my initial focus on this game is getting myself fully equipped, all leveled up, everything like that. There's a whole bunch of quests and parts of this game that are just incredibly difficult. For anybody familiar with this game, like the trek through Hythloth, for example, is very difficult. And you technically don't need to do it. There's a workaround to avoid having to go all the way down through the giant cave to, well, I don't want to spoil it too much for anyone else. But ultimately, I do want to travel through the cave just to show it off. And what you're seeing there with all those messages popping up on my screen is it's sort of a glitch in Ultima 6, where it sends you updates on basically everything that's happening with regards to combat and all that. And so those are enemies like either above me or off screen or something like that. So you regularly get these messages about giant squid heavily wounded or giant rat heavily wounded. I want to kill the bats. They're not very difficult, but they're just tough to kill. Sea serpent. This is good experience points. And my character probably can't hit him, but there's a reason I keep most of my party equipped with crossbows. Sea serpent killed. Alright, well, let's look at my experience points here. I have a pile. Most of my guys have a pile. Most of my guys can probably at least get a level up. Except for maybe Segalian, but he started at level 5, so it's not really fair. And maybe not Jana either. But again, she started on level 4. I'm going to get out of here. The next stage in Calor for help to get back to Lord British's throne room. The next stage I want to do is I want to go out and get the rest of the various reagents and spells that I'm going to need to finish the rest of the game. Get those right off the bat. Oops. There we go. Let's grab some things to sell because I do need more money. Dupre is almost out of bolts. What about Shamino? He is totally out of bolts. That ain't good. First off, let's drop these arrows. I'm saving the arrows because eventually, I've said this before in an earlier episode, I will be upgrading everyone to magic bows eventually. There we go. YOLO. Oh, Shamino's still in the way. Drop that. I'm very low on bolts, however. That's a shame. Okay. Alright, Sentry, I'll have you carry these extra things. I'm gonna go to a store and sell some of these swords and bows that I've gotten. They don't sell for a lot, but they're also not very heavy. So it's not quite that bad. Oops. And eventually I'm going to want to get a few more suits of magic armor and helmet for a couple of my other party members. At some point in this playthrough I'll probably be doing a thing where I screw with game physics or the game mechanics to just murder a whole bunch of guards and take their material. It's not very virtuous. Do you have anything to exchange? Oh, yeah, that's right. I exchanged in the last playthrough. And of course Terry wants to flirt with me because I'm the avatar. It's not very virtuous, people. Oh, virtue. I guess I shouldn't be too mocking. It's kind of like one of the basic aspects of the game. Alright, you Italian stereotype. Sell. 25 gold for that sword. Yes. 25 gold for that sword. Dupre, 45 for that two-handed sword. Yes. What does Sigalian have? Nope, I'll keep him with the plate mail. And Sentry, he has a couple things. I will sell a sword. Yes. Sword. Yes. Sword. Yes. Two-handed sword. Yes. And, no. All the other ones, no. And what does Jonna have? Yeah, she has a dagger. Oh, good. She does have a halberd. Oh, no. I sold Sentry's only weapon. I'm a fool. Oh, well. Get all the gold back over to, During the Hermit. If I recall correctly, there's a command you can do to have ILO gather all of the gold together or something like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of Might Magic. I don't know. I don't know why my gold is creating different piles like that. It's kind of annoying. But, oh well. What are you going to do? So, I have some bows. Yes. Yes. So, no, he only has a crossbow. Who else has a bow? Shamino? No, he only has a crossbow. YOLO. No, also only a crossbow. And Sentry. He has bows. I think he has 3 of them. 4. Yes. I had 4 bows. Alright. The game is kind of funky. There I am sitting in a chair and it's trying to move the gold to the chair instead of to me. Alright, so now I've got that out of the way. Let's see, anything else? Oh, I'm all done with that rune of compassion, so I'm going to go drop that off back in my room in the castle, as well as the moonstone. I've freed one of the shrines, the shrine of compassion, immediately to the east. And I've done one level up. I had Durin level up there, and it got him some dexterity. Alright. Drop. Rune there. Those are the runes that I've used. And drop that there. Fan I don't need right now. I'll need that when I get the balloon. Spoiler alert. There's a balloon in this game. I should get more bolts for YOLO. I'll get them eventually. Shouldn't get a weapon for... You know what? Jonna, you're gonna use a boomerang. You're gonna use a boomerang. I had her set for rear anyway. She was hiding there in the back. You'll hold my boomerang. You can use my torches. That way, Sherry won't have to be weighed down. All right. And Sentry, give you a halberd. There you go. So I have 3 characters with ranged weapons, halberds, strongest in the game, and they also have a option for attacking at least a whole extra square away. And then everyone else equipped with ranged weaponry. I gotta keep an eye out for bolts so I can refill YOLO's stash of bolts. I guess I could have just gone and bought some. But I didn't, and I'm just going to live with that decision. Somehow I will. But yes, this next step of the game, I'm going to go buy more spells that I need. And there's that guy again. Fighter poisoned. He just walked into the swamp and poisoned himself. Brilliant, dude. Brilliant. Anyway, I keep interrupting myself. I'm going to be buying more spells and reagents. I was out there in U. And When I started the next episode, I teleported away as soon as it started up. That was stupid of me. I should have gone into the forest a little further. Come on, keep moving. I should have gone into the forest a little further. There is a mage named Nicodemus who lives out in the forest, out in the woods, and he sells more reagents, spells, trolls, eh? And a headless. Let's begin combat. Well done, guys. And break off combat. Yeah, there's some gold under that pile, so I'll move. Move all the junk. Get the gold. That's what matters. Move the 8 million throwing axes out of the way. Move the 8 million spears out of the way. Pick up these items because I can sell them later. Look at you. Oh, the message went by too quick. I see a sword under there. I at least want that. Sword and a bow, it looks like. And spears. Get the bow. No gold. Alright, I think that's it. Cool. A few more experience points for my party. A few more trinkets to sell later on. Good stuff. And I like how the game has it set so that the party of trolls will spawn near the bridge. Trolls under the bridge. Sometimes you'll get cyclopses that join them too. Alright. Let's see if there's more blood moss over here. This leads back to Ilo's hut where the horse smith is. Let's see, and there was a pile of blood moss that appeared here last time we came through. I want to see if there's another one. I don't know what determines if and when reagents will grow or spawn near a given area, and I also don't know if Nuvie, the Nuvie engine, has changed any of that. But you also. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, Jonna. That was weird. Thought some other random NPC was wandering around out in the wild. No, just my party member. Got lost like a fool. Alright, now here is, what is it? Empathaby. And like I said last time I went through here, you can search through those. You can search those corpses as well. Eventually I might. I think there's like an invisibility ring to get there, and invisibility rings are handy if you ever get yourself into a fight that you don't think you can handle. Here's a tip. Going out of your way to kill animals that don't attack you, like bunnies, it gives you karma loss. It doesn't really show you anywhere in the game where your karma is. You have to put in like a sort of cheat code, like Alt and then some numbers, to find out what your karma is at. And you do need your karma above a certain level to actually beat the game. But unless you like murder everyone and steal everything, you're generally left with more than enough karma points to win. Alright, so Nicodemus is down to the southeast. Oh my goodness. These are hydras, and they're very magical creatures, and they're a pain in the butt. So I'm going to equip my storm cloak to negate all magic, and we're going to begin combat. Reapers, I'm sorry, not hydras, reapers. One is killed. It's hard to tell when they're dead. One is second dead. Are they all dead? They are. Alright. Gold is nice. A green potion. I think if you drink that, it just poisons you. 34 portions of meat. Like, holy crap. We can eat for days. The total is too heavy. How am I going to carry this? How much does 34 portions of meat weigh? 6.8 stones. That's not too bad. Wow. It's a lot of food. Alright, guys. I hope you're hungry. Well, it's dark. Let's rest. 8 hours. Who will guard? You. Oh, YOLO. YOLO will guard. Everyone has food. Now, if they don't have food, all that really happens, if I recall correctly, is they don't regain health from resting. It's still not light. Just press pass for a second. There you go, sun's coming up. Oh, crap. Unready your storm cloak when you're done with it. Just do it. Because eventually they get used up and disappear. And you don't have your storm cloak anymore. Now, it basically does the spell, it casts Dispel magic. And so, eventually you do get that spell, and so it's a lot less crucial later on, but for now... Oh, bees. I believe there's a roundabout way you have to go to get to Nicodemus's cabin in the woods. Walking through forests is a little tricky with the game's navigation system. So let's get back up here to you. I believe there's just a fat chunk of forest. Oh, there's another Reaper. 2 more Reapers alive. 4! All of them are alive. Huh. I wonder if I could farm Reapers here. Oh, crap. And that's why you wear your storm cloaks, everybody. Goddamn insects. They don't hurt. They don't really give you any experience points. They're just hard to hit, and they're annoying. The game, like, perfectly made bugs annoying. One more Reaper. Sherry critical. Sherry killed. Oh, that annoys me. Alright. Kill these Reapers, and then I'm going to cast Help. And we're going to do this all over again. Sherry can't be killed. That's not acceptable. Is that Reaper already dead? These bugs, man. And now these Reapers aren't giving me anything. There. Now this way I get all my party members closer to the fight. There, one insect's finally killed. There, I just wanted to search out one Reaper. See? 5 gold. Things I do for 5... Oh. Forgot that the Nuvie adds that key to show all the controls. There, finally. Okay, everyone. I know it's exciting to attack insects, but Sherry is dead. No magic at... Oh. I got used to juggling all these particulars here. And there's Sherry. Oh, and it took away all her stuff? Okay, people. Okay, people. You know what? You know what? You know what? It's been a long time since I've lost a party member in this game. As you can see, you just cast Calor to be summoned and resurrected. And oh, she lost so much experience. Oh, crap. Gotta get her level up. I guess I don't need to. It amuses me in this game to get Sherry to a high level. This guy died. This random ass fighter dude died. And that cat that lives with him is going to die. They just wandered around right into the swamp. Like a bunch of fools. Uh-oh. Looks like we have combat here here at the crossroads. That's right. Swashbucklers and mongbats. This is one of the common spawn points for bad guys. And it's generally swashbucklers fighting mongbats. I'm trying to get up here to, oops. Well, the mongbats killed the 3 regular people. I didn't equip my halberd. I'm like a noob here. Oh, is he already dead? I guess he's already dead. Let's see what we got. Dagger. Maybe I'll take those daggers. Sell them for 5 gold apiece. I'm gonna park my guys down here. Oh, nice. Gold. Alright, let's look at this mongbat. Nothing there. Let's search a swashbuckler. Alright, he had some junk. Bolts, I can give those to YOLO, because he's low. Get the gold. Get the more gold. Hooray! Alright. So John has got some space in her inventory. Get some swords. Some bows. Daggers. There, Sherry, you can have a dagger. How you like that, mouse? Okay, YOLO, you need more bolts. You can carry that spare crossbow as well. Alright. It's a good bit of stuff. I could probably take even more of it, but that's not my concern right now. Alright. Got another pile of gold. Sitting pretty there. Try to make it through the forest and not get anyone killed. So you see why it's just annoying to have enemies start casting magic. The types of enemies in the game that are magic, they generally tend to be strong, though not exclusively. You can run into human enemies that are mages, and they go down just like any other human. But magic enemies, they tend to be pretty strong, and the spells, it's not just that they're damaging, they're also really annoying. Like that insect spell, I should have taken it a bit more seriously, because as we saw, the insects, while weak, were at least strong enough to kill Sherry. Look, I got a bit of blood moss. A few bits of blood moss. Neat. It's randomly growing there on the side of the road. Anything else over here? I don't think so. But so, when it comes to magical enemies, you just gotta be so much more careful about them. They're just so much worse than just fighting as like random guys or weak gargoyles. Like the adult gargoyles, they use magic spells. So it's important for me to hold on to that storm cloak because it's going to be very, very useful in negating all of them. Dragons and demons in particular as well. There's an entire cave that's just nothing but dragons. Just constantly fighting dragons, and they're big and powerful. They're hurting you enough as it is. But then they start casting spells, and it's just like explosions going off amongst your party, and it's just a slaughter. It's madness. It's just madness. Alright, so it's cross some rivers, braving seas. It's It's actually really his Nicodemus's hut is actually a very short distance away from you. It's just the forest requires you to take a very roundabout way of getting there. And so it winds up you're exploring forever, and especially if it gets dark, you're just not going to see anything. You're just not going to be able to find anything if it's dark. But I don't think I should have rested that last time. I should have had somebody light up a torch and just keep walking. Come on. Also, navigation's a little tricky. Mostly it's easier to do it with the mouse, and I prefer doing it with... There's his cabin. I generally prefer doing it with the mouse because it's quieter for the sake of the recording. Oh, gremlins. These guys suck because they'll just steal things. But it's experience points. And I want experience points. There he goes. And when they steal items, then you subsequently kill them, I don't think you actually get those items back, which annoys me. Just kind of vanish into the ether. Oh, look, more wisps. Alright, and here we are at Nicodemus's hut. We need the unlock magic spell to even get in to see him. It's really funny because he actually sells the unlock magic spell. I wonder if there's a way to actually see him and talk to him before you can get in there. I wonder if that's even possible. Do I have Dispel Field? I do not. Oops, I don't want to do that. That was dumb. Why did I walk right into the fire? Alright, so I can't see I can't talk to Nicodemus yet. I have to get the spell dispel. Oh, I can talk to him. There you go. Spells. I'll get Detect Trap. Why not? It's only 20 gold. I already have Unlock Magic. You can get Untrap. There. Magic Lock. Magic Lock is really useful because you can cast Magic Lock on a locked door, a conventionally locked door. Then cast Unlock Magic on it to unlock it. To unlock the mundane lock. Kind of a... I guess some people might call it a cheat. I don't know if it's intended or unintended or whatever you want to call it. But it's neat. 3. Protection. No. 4. Conjure. No. 5. Insect Swarm. That's the spell that the Reaper cast in the before Sherry died. Charm, Confuse, Mass Protect is what I want. Yes. 7. Enchant and Mass Invisibility. Oops. Anything of an 8th circle? No, he has no spells in that circle. Okay, so he doesn't have Dispel Field, which is another spell I'm going to need. Alright, well, see you, mage. Let's put these spells into my book. Spells already in that book. Oh, I guess I dropped one. Or bought one I didn't need. Okay. Now which one of these bags hold my reagents? The second bag. There we go. Alright, so if that's the case, then what I want to do is I want to go very east. I want to go very, very east. Oops. You know what? I'm going to go back to Britain, sell the things I've collected. That was kind of a wasted trip out here. 2 wasted trips out here now that I think about it. But that's okay. We get to show off a bit more of the world. Putting together these episodes, I do want to have a sort of schedule I adhere to. but at the same time, there's a immense value, in my opinion, of just wandering around and showing off bits of the world as an example. He has arrows. Drop them all here. Does Jonna have any arrows? She does. Drop them all here. Alright. And lastly, Sherry wants a boomerang. Because being ranged is handy. Oh, I didn't get Sherry more swamp boots. I gotta get Sherry more swamp boots as well. All these things I've got to do. That's okay. I'll go back to town, sell these items that I have. Oh my good man. That guy's just a random weirdo. You start talking to him, he starts going on and on about how he's really Lord British. I think his name is Finn? I don't know. I haven't really talked to him. Such a nice guy, aren't I? Alright, you stereotype. Sell. No, don't sell Sigalian's plate mail. Sentry. I'll sell his sword. Yes. No, don't sell that iron helm. Sell Jonna. She got a ton of daggers and a cloth armor and some swords. A bunch of daggers, and they're 5 gold each, but, you know, you get 10 of them, that's 50 gold. Swords are even better. 12 for cloth armor? Why not? Sentry, move gold coins to Durn. Anyone else have gold in their inventory? Oh, whatever. And I got a couple bows to sell. I guess I can go buy some bolts for YOLO. Well, let's see. 20, that's 1168. It's over 1900 gold. I can just buy. Yeah. I can just buy magic bows. I'll drop my halberd for a moment. A magic bow. 300. I'll get 3 of them right now. Yikes. Yikes. Alright. Who's going to use them? Dupre, get a bow. Shamino. Get a bow. And finally, my old pal YOLO. Those ones I'm going to sell. Get a bow. Alright. Save one. I'll probably give another crossbow to someone just to use off the rest of the bolts I have. Sell. Darn. Crossbow, yes. Crossbow, yes. Jonna and Sentry both have a couple bows. Sell those as well. Sentry, yes. Sell a couple of Jonna's bows. That's it. Excuse me. Wait a second. If I'm sitting in the chair, it tries to move the gold to a chair, which simply does not work. Ah, I had one more crossbow. Sell those in a moment. Let's see. Who else has money? Give me money. Jonna, we'll get a crossbow. There we go. I'll keep her equipped with the boomerang, however. If I'm ever in a dungeon and I need to use a torch, it would be really handy to let her just swap over like that. How many crossbows are left? Just one? Darren has a crossbow, yes. Who else? Anyone else? Any other crap to sell? Nope. Alright. I still have over 1,000 gold. Let's buy a ton of arrows. Hello, you. Arrows. Arrows. How many dozens? 20. Oh, she only gives me... I guess you can only do single digit numbers. Arrows. How many dozens? 9. Oh. Nope. Let's drop some stuff really quick so I can buy more arrows. Arrows. Darn. Arrows. 9 dozens. Yes. Arrows. 9 dozens. Heck. Fine. Nope. Wait a second. I won't drop that many at a time. Arrows. 9 dozen. Yes. Arrows. 9 dozen. Nope. Again, I apologize for the tedium. It's just sort of the nature of the game. Arrows. 9 dozen. Yes. Wrong button. Arrows and 9 dozen. Alright, alright. Nope. Oh, I did it again. I don't know which hotkey shows all the, it's H. I'm trying to press G to forget, and I keep hitting H. Alright. Dupre. Nice. Shamino. Fine. And good old YOLO. He can carry on a few extras in case Shamino starts to get low. Alright, I have a ranged party of death. These people are loaded for bear. Alright. Now that we're back here in Britain, now we can truly start sailing to the east. We are going to go to the city of Moonglow. Let's get into our skiff. Let's hope we don't run into too many sea serpents on the way. It's always felt weird to me traveling like this in this game because the ocean doesn't seem to be moving right now. Even though I assure you that I am moving at a pretty fast pace, I assume. And if I'm not, the game does have a limit to the size of the world. Eventually you do reach the end of the world and you're staring off into space. But there we go. Is this Moonglow or am I at New Magencia? New Magencia is on an island in the middle of the ocean and Moonglow is not. And more specifically, I want to go to the town to the north of Moonglow. I think this is Moonglow down here. The city north of Moonglow is over here. And even more specifically, a mage that lives to the northwest of Moonglow. And that is, I believe, the way I get my dispel magic. I think this is even her place. Carry on a big old boat for me, Dupre. You're a good man. Yes, this is it. Don't walk on that saw blade, it'll hurt you. Spells. Detect magic, dispel magic, light. I already have those. Infravision, reappear. Reappear is handy. If you're ever being attacked by a monster that casts invisibility on itself, like a demon. Telekinesis, you need to beat the game. And Vanish is useful on caltrops, a type of trap you'll run into a few times. There it is, Dispel Field. Yes. Do I have Great Light already? I don't know. I'll get it anyway. Pure only does what... it's basically what a gem is. Mass Dispel, I'll get that, in case more than one person gets a poison at a time. I can cast Fire Field, Poison Field... Sleep Field. Wind Change, that's the spell that the fan casts. Locate, I don't know what that does. Fifth Circle. Energy Field, Invisibility, Reveal. Wasn't there Reveal in... That's Reappear. I think Reveal is the one I wanted. So it gets Sixth Circle. Clone, I can start cloning things. Replicate, that's another way to... get a ton of money, but Negate Magic is the one I'm ultimately going to want. Fear, Gate Travel, that casts the Moonstone, and basically Wizard Eye, I don't know what that does, I don't really need it. Alright, Deathwind is intimidating and an impressive sounding thing. Had an audio issue there for a second. Alright, where was I? Yeah, these are various offensive spells, and I'm not really interested in them. They're all very fascinating and sound really fun. Deathwind, Mass Kill, Summon. Summon pops up a demon, and they don't actually fight for you. It's just a demon, and it'll just fight whatever it wants. Nah. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, lady. What's in here? Oh, a magic locked door with a ladder that goes down to the library under the Lyceum, I believe. Alright. So I have to move all these spells into my spellbook. Alright. I'm really low on money now, but there's not much else I need to spend money on anyway. Let's look at my spellbook here. Yeah, I'm basically avoiding offensive magic entirely. There's just not much point to it. It's fun to cast Explosion and see a nice big explosion take out some bad guys far away, but it doesn't really get you anything. So, but I have pretty much all the spells I need now. Let's continue on. Dispel Field is the one you basically need to be able to progress in certain quests in the game. A bunch of deer. You can kill them, search their bodies for venison. We're going to go look over here because there's also a type of enemy that's kind of unique. In fact, I don't recall ever seeing it anywhere else. There it is. This sort of plant thing. And its vines will just keep growing and coming after you. And you can kill individual vines. But I think until you kill the central pod, it'll keep growing. Maybe it keeps growing even if you kill the central vine. Or maybe it's just dead. Oh. It hurt me. And this guy over here is an astronomer? Something like that. He has a telescope, basically. Later on we'll be coming over here to do another quest. He's like a glass blower or something. We'll learn more about him later on in the game. Okay. So here, this is the Lyceum. This is actually the library of the Lyceum. I guess I can go in here. There's a few things in here that I'm going to want to have. And there it is, see? In order to get in there, I need to be able to cast Dispel Field. Mass Dispel. Dispel Field, there we go. Nice. Let's go downstairs, people. See what we got. Jana, equip your boomerang and use a torch. Now it's just a lot of library shelves and everything, but they don't actually hold the books. The books you find on random pedestals all throughout the place, and most of them you don't really do anything. But it's kind of laid out in a strange maze. Lost Art of Ballooning. Eventually, the game does lead you to build a balloon. I don't know if I need this. I'll get it just in case. Notice that it's not considered stealing. Go back upstairs. Come around over here. And there's another book here in the corner. Knights of Legend. That tells the story of Sigalian. But I don't need that book. Alright, let's go around over here. Tangled Tales. Don't need it. I'm doing all these little corner spots first before I go down even lower. And then there's even a room in the center. I'll get to that. Treatise on the Lore of Gargoyles by Norlick the Elder. Don't need it. Alright, let's go see what's going on in this center room. Oh wait, no, that's where I came from. It is this ladder that goes back up. Aha. Caverns of Freytag. Don't need it. You can pause the video if you want to read it. It's Lost Book of Mantras. This is one of the most valuable things in the game. This is probably the most valuable thing in the game, potentially. One of the mantras is spam, biff, bang. Some of these are legit. Some, Om, Lum, I believe those are actual mantras that we use. Un or us, that's actually kind of hidden in there. It's I believe that's the well, that's something used at the end of the game. But you can bring this book to the Wisps, and in return, because they value information, in return they will fill all of your party members' inventories with gold nuggets. And the sheer thousands of gold nuggets you can get from this method it's obscene. It's hilarious. But that Lost Book of Mantras is like the most valuable thing in the game. In fact, I don't even know if there's anything else in this area that is worth getting. We can go downstairs a little more. The Wizard of Oz. Nice little amusement added into the game. Nothing on that pedestal. I'm already kind of lost of exactly where I am, but that's okay. I know how to get out, generally. If nothing else, I can just cast Calor, which I'm probably going to do anyway. So it looks like each corner there has just I guess a sort of tower. It just goes up and up, and then there's a room with a book at the top. Yep. I'm also scanning the walls along the side to see if there's any secret doors. Almanac of Good. Never played backgammon with a centaur. Man, that's some Some anti-centaur bigotry going on right there. These people in Britannia are so full of hate. You've got to lighten up, man. Well, anyway, I found the thing that I wanted to find. I am amused. Use the ladder. Let's get out of here, if I can. What are you? Oh, that's the Segalian book. Huh. There's a book by Yolo Fitzowen. I think it's up here. I believe this is... Yes, it is. Alright, there we go. I've just raided the Lyceum. Alright. Let's head down south here. Who's fighting? A mouse and a snake. Five experience points, or however many it is. I'm certain it's not very many. Oh boy, look at this. Another reason we wanted the Dispel Field spell. Fire fields, energy fields, poison fields, sleep fields. These purple ones are sleep fields, by the way. I bet you can guess that the green ones are poison fields. But yeah, I forget who is hiding back there. You need her for something. I'm pretty sure it's a quest later on, so I'm not going to bother with it too much right now. People are asleep. A villager. I believe he's the mayor of Moonglow. Yes, this is the town of Moonglow, the town of honesty, yada yada yada. Invisibility ring. It's stealing. It's stealing. It's not virtuous. Damn it, I want both that fire wand and that invisibility ring. I don't even really know why. Probably not going to use either. Invisibility ring is always handy, but fire wand basically just casts the spell fireball. What I eventually am probably going to use my wands for is a you can have give them to Sherry because they're so light. And when I get to a point where I want to do more to get her level ups, I will probably I'll probably use wands to kill some high level enemies. Wands and invisibility rings to get her level up faster. What's in here? Should I steal? No, I don't need more reagents. I bought them. I bought tons of them. And they're not very expensive. Alright, so that's the town of Moonglow. I guess I could try to find the rune of honesty, but I think I'm gonna save that for the next episode. This was mostly just to make sure I get all my spells. Mostly the Dispel Field spell. You need Dispel Field and Unlock Magic, really. Those are probably the two I use the most in the whole game. But anyway, I will go around. I'll start freeing more shrines and killing more bad guys on the overworld. Maybe doing a little dungeon diving as well in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. We're going to play more Ultima 6 with the Nuvie upgraded engine next time. I'm Durin the Hermit, and I hope you have a wonderful day.